You've spoken about 5 key reasons why people are overlooked for promotions.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
Why is it you feel people are getting overlooked for promotions? So I'm really putting you on the spot.
You tell me if I get them wrong, yeah. But I think like, look, there's a few things. I think the first one is like you're doing the work, but people don't know you're doing it.
Yeah.
So that's one thing, right? Like they can't attribute that work to you. The second thing is your work's good. People think you're a good performer, but your brand is not promotion worthy. Your personal brand is not promotion worthy. So when people say, oh, great individual contributor, very, very talented, not empathetic, not a good leader, therefore not going to get promoted. Right, is that? So that's the second thing. Your personal brand is not promotion worthy or you know, kind of is going to get you to be successful. The third one is nobody knows that you want to get on. You know. You've been saying it in your head. You're really upset you've not get on. Have you put yourself forward for any opportunities? I remember once a job came up and I said to someone who was a sponsor for me at the time, like they called me, they're like, Taz, those 2 jobs have gone up. Are you going to go for them? I was like, I don't want none of those jobs. And it's like, are you going to go for them? I was like, but I don't want them. Like, but if a job came up like it, do you want it? And I was like, yeah. So if you don't put yourself forward now when these 2 jobs are up, when the next one comes up, they're not even going to reach out to you, Taz. And I was like, but? And they were like, no, because even if you don't want these, if you get it, what's the worst that's going to happen? And if you don't get it, A, they know you want it, you've signaled. B, you've gone through the interview process, so you're ready. These jobs don't come up very often. And I was like, oh my God. So it's that. People don't know that you're in the race. You want to be in it. People don't know that you want that. So that's the third thing, right? I think the fourth thing is your manager isn't sponsoring you. If the person that you work for, the person that is closest to you, the person that's meant to have your back is not sponsoring you, you got to get to the bottom of that. Like I said, get a new manager or figure out why. They might be right, they might be wrong, whatever. You got to get to the bottom of it. And then the last one is a hard one, right? But I think sometimes it's a realization that the thing you want or the opportunity that you want is not going to happen where you are, whether that's in your team, in your company, in your sector. And that could be for various reasons. It could be because they can't recruit anymore, they don't have the budget. It could be because everybody in the role above you is never going to leave. They're going to die there. Like that's happened before. It could be that the thing you want to do doesn't exist in the company you're in. You're not a tree, move. Move. Like we can all move, just move. Yeah. So yeah, like those things are really important, but people don't think about those things. They just think it's not happening because it's me.
Yeah.
And my favorite thing that happens is people from backgrounds like ours, like mine, say it's because they're not given, you know, like diverse talent opportunity. That might be true. It very well might be that. You can change that? Probably not. And the minute you realize that you can't change that, you move.
You've got to find somewhere that will.
My coach said it to me. She was like, Taz, when are you going to realize you cannot single-handedly change diversity in an organization? You can't. And I was like, but why? And she was like, are you kidding me right now? She's like, you're a smart person. I'm sitting there going, yeah, I can't. But I can change what I do in my team. I can change who I surround myself with. I can look to the peers that look like me, that are like me, and find things in common, and we can talk about it. And that's what I did. I'm not trying to change the entire company, but I'll put more people on. I'll bring them up. So yeah, I think like we tend to always look outwards. And one of the things when I started the page is I talked about everyone's so busy talking about how companies are showing up. But we also need to show up differently. And you can only control the things you do.
Yeah.
Life becomes a lot easier when you realize you can't control everything around you. You can control you and the choices you make. And once you know that, you are in charge of your career and you will stay nowhere that doesn't serve you.